There are moments when the heart feels heavy and the mind feels overcrowded. Problems stack up, thoughts race, and even making sense of emotions becomes difficult. In those moments, long explanations feel exhausting. Yet the Quran gives us a short sentence, only a few words, that has steadied believers through fear, pressure, and uncertainty for generations. Hasbiyallahu La Ilaha Huwa. Allah himself teaches this phrase. But if they turn away, then say, Allah is sufficient for me. There is no deity except him. Upon him I rely, and he is the Lord of the great throne. Surah At-Tawbah 9-129. This sentence does not deny hardship. It repositions its weight. Much of human anxiety comes from believing that everything must be carried alone. Hasbiyallahu breaks that illusion. It reminds the heart that responsibility and control were never meant to sit on human shoulders. Ibn Abbas narrates in Sahih Bukhari that when Prophet Ibrahim was thrown into the fire and when the Prophet Muhammad was told that people had gathered against him, they both said, Hasbiyallahu Washington Nimal Wakil. Sahih Bukhari, Hadith 4563. These words were not spoken in ease. They were spoken in danger. This tells us something profound. This phrase is not an escape from fear, but a way to stand firmly within it. Then comes the declaration, La ilaha illa huwa. It removes divided reliance. Anxiety grows when trust is scattered between people, outcomes, and assumptions. This statement gathers the heart around one anchor. Allah says, unquestionably, by the remembrance of Allah do hearts find rest. Surah Ar-Ra'd 13:28. Notice that Allah promises calm, not the absence of trials. The Prophet Muhammad lived this reliance consistently. Allah commands him, and rely upon Allah. And sufficient is Allah as disposer of affairs. Surah Al-Ahzab 33-3. Reliance in Islam does not mean doing nothing. It means acting where you can and releasing what you cannot. In Sahih Bukhari, the Prophet said that Allah says, I am as my servant thinks of me. Sahih Bukhari, Hadith 7405. When Hasbiyallahu becomes your response, your heart expects support instead of abandonment. The ayah ends by reminding us that Allah is the Lord of the great throne. Problems shrink when perspective expands. If today you feel overwhelmed, remember this. Allah did not ask you to control outcomes. He asked you to trust him. Hasbiyallahu La Ilaha Huwa is not running from reality. It is returning to it. And when the heart settles there, the problem may remain, but it no longer owns you. Because Allah is sufficient, and he always has been.